Hey y'all, welcome back to Rock Natural, the channel that is providing you beauty tips weekly, weekly. And I'm coming on here today to show you how to do a natural everyday makeup with no foundation. Can we get some cheers? I know that foundation sometimes can be a hassle for multiple reasons, but that's why this video is going to show you how to do that. Starting off with a clean, fresh, moisturized face, you want to find the concealer that you want to use for this look. I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape in this shade Medium Tan Sand, and I'm running out of this, honestly. Like, did you hear that? Like, the suction. So this shade is light enough to make it look like I have my under eye highlighted and close enough to my skin tone. And then we're just going to do a little bit on the outer corner, and of course a little bit on the forehead and here. It's really up to you how much concealer you want to add. By the time we blend this out, it won't look like how it does now, but that is the fun part. So next, you can either use a cream contour or you can buy a palette similar to this that has bronzer, contour, and blush. It also has brightener and highlighter. This is the Morphe face palette in Totally Tan. So sometimes when I'm not wearing foundation, I like to either put powder depending on how my skin is looking, or use a cream contour and then apply a little bit of the powder on top. So what you want to do with your cream contour here, you want to take it and apply it on your hand to kind of diffuse it a little bit, like so. And then you want to pick up your brush, whatever brush you're gonna be using. I like to use, I like to use a, sorry it's dirty, I need to clean my brushes, but I like to use a flat brush like this or a Real Technique face brush to apply the product. So you want to rub this into your skin like this, and then you want to take it and gently pat it onto the skin. So what this is going to do is give you a light contour, so not super harsh like you were going out to the club, if you know what I'm saying. This is just going to give you, bring some shade back to your face, but then once we blend out the under eye, it's going to blend in together to almost give us the full coverage that we want, as if we were using foundation. So as you can see, it's already brought some color to my face, which I love, some dimension. And you just want to apply all that you had on your hand and blend out. How y'all feeling these days? I feel like less and less people are posting YouTube videos. People are kind of shifting away from YouTube, and I am struggling a little bit with keeping up to my YouTube content, because no matter what I post, I can't seem to get enough views for me to be excited about posting on YouTube. And I know it's not all about the views, but it's just like I want people to be seeing what I'm doing. And so leave a comment down below and let me know what kind of content you want to see from me in particular, and if you enjoy the videos that I'm posting. So next, you want to go ahead, we let the concealer sit a little bit to give us more of that full coverage, but this is the fun part. We're kind of going to blend these in together so there's no harsh lines and it just kind of looks seamless. So what you want to do is just begin to blend underneath this part, underneath your eye, and bring the product all the way out like so. Now, depending on the shade of your concealer, you can bring it down around here if it's really close to your face, or you can continue to just leave it underneath your eye. But then what I like to do is take the butt of the Beauty Blender and kind of blend these two together, and then take some of that product and go underneath my eye so it's not as harsh. You see? So you can see here that it looks more like my skin color, because we took a little bit of that bronzer and put it underneath the eye, compared to this side, which it looks really harsh, which we don't want for like an everyday natural makeup look. So then you want to go back to the other side and do the same thing. So this headband is from my new hair accessory business that I just launched, and so if you missed that video where I share all the details, be sure to check it out here. This one, if you're interested, it's called Braided Velvet, and it comes in the black and a mustard color. So you want to blend this out, and then you want to do the same thing by taking the butt and kind of bring this product upward. And then you just want to go ahead with the butt of the Beauty Blender and blend out any of the other product that you might have on your face. This is just kind of how you're going to get the cohesive look all together, like so. Now you can see that it doesn't look super harsh. You can still tell that we have some concealer under our eye, but it's looking more like a natural makeup look. Instead of baking, you just want to take some powder. I did not mention this part, but like, let's say you have a bunch of blemishes. Thank goodness for me, my skin is looking nice today. You can take the concealer to kind of cover up those blemishes, but you want to use a color that is closer to your skin tone, not necessarily one that's lighter, so that it looks just more like skin and not like you have some concealer on your face. So you want to take some powder like so, and you want to, I'm running low on all my products, I need some more translucent powder. But you want to just take a brush with some powder like so, and you just want to brush it on there. You don't want to bake, you just want to brush the powder on there to kind of set the face, and then you want to do the same thing to the other side. Next, so now you can see that we're looking more fire, is looking very natural like we like. So now we want to take this face palette I was talking about, and you want to find a brush. I'm going to use this brush and you just want to use the bronzer here, not the darkest shade, you want one that's a little bit lighter. You want to pat that off, and then you just want to pat this on your skin, patting motions, not rubbing. You want to do that to both sides, or just like anywhere you want a little bit of the darker like shade. You want to use the same brush and pick up a little bit of the blush. The blush is really going to give us that look, and so then you just want to put that lightly on your cheeks like so. And then I even do a little bit on my nose, a little bit here, and a little bit on my forehead. So this is coming all together. So now if this is a little bit too much for you, if you like it perfect, I always just like to take the Beauty Blender and just like apply, or just go in with the Beauty Blender to blend everything out so it's kind of melted into my skin. Next, this step is optional, but I always do this anytime I'm doing like a no foundation type look. Is just take some eyebrow gel and dress my eyebrows. You can also fill in your brows. I personally just don't do this, but this is the point where you would fill in your brows, and then you can also apply mascara. I'm using the L'Oreal Volume Lash Paradise, and I'm just going to apply a little bit of the mascara on my top lash. This is, like I said, a more everyday look, which is why I'm not applying lashes. If I was doing this look and I was going somewhere, I would throw in a little bit of lash, but we're gonna leave the lash to the flash today. So this is a look, right? It's very fresh, it's very minimalist, it doesn't take much. I literally used 3 products, if that. I used some concealer, a darker concealer contour, and I used some powders, this face palette and some loose setting powder to achieve this look. And let me tell you, I am loving it. This is literally like no exaggeration, which is why I was able to do it so fast. My like everyday go-to look using only a few products and no foundation, and it looks like I have foundation on. Like, isn't that amazing? This video was to show you how to get a quick, natural, everyday makeup look using only a few products with no foundation. Be sure to check out these 2 videos here. Leave a comment down below and let me know if this video was helpful for you and what products you use in your everyday makeup look. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next upload. Toodles.